Good afternoon, Viva Freshers. This is Ed Bertaud coming at you with my latest installment of the Viva Fresh Clean Eating Challenge. Today is February 14th, 2020. I'd like to take a quick moment to thank our fantastic sponsors, Coast Tropical, Rio Fresh, Sunfed, Grow Farms Texas, and J&D Produce. Quite a bit to report at this point. A lot of the same good stuff, obviously, but my weight to begin with, I am down 31 pounds to date, with 19 pounds to go to meet my goal. I do definitely still have the weight to lose, so I'm looking forward to it. Although I'm having a pretty hard time fitting into my clothes or keeping my pants up, I guess, is a challenge at this point, but trying to hold out on a new wardrobe until I see where I'm gonna wind up, basically. So hopefully a week or two before Viva Fresh, I'll have a good idea on what size I am. I recently bought a new sport coat, 2 sizes smaller than I had been for the last 15 years probably, or more, if not 20. So pretty encouraging. A lot of activity. Hasn't been too hard, a lot going on, kicking off the year, both professionally and personally, so haven't had too much downtime. It's been pretty easy to stay active. I don't think I've had a day off, so to speak, where I would typically maybe watch sports or TV, particularly during football season. I don't think I've had a day where I did not do something physically since New Year's Day. So quite an accomplishment, I think, is particularly given the fact that I feel pretty good, still have great amount of energy. Recently had a breakthrough of sorts with intermediate fasting. I went 18 hours, which was a pretty big stretch for me. Historically, I've been pretty weak as it relates to going without eating or food. I would get headaches, lightheaded, definitely cranky. But this instance in particular, I hit an 18-hour mark and literally felt a boost of energy and felt better than I had in a long time, almost to the point where I didn't want to eat in order to not mess it up. So that was pretty cool, and I'm looking forward to more of it and more intermediate fasting, occasionally, a couple times a week at least. So I highly recommend it. Obviously, you want to consult with your physician first, but there's something there definitely beneficial. And as far as clean eating, I've been asked quite a bit here recently for my take on the overall experience, and there's a lot I can talk about. I think there's so much to share, but I think the overarching message for me would be give it a try. Give it a chance. The minute you feel and see the slightest bit of change for the positive, you're going to want to keep it going for sure. And it's really not hard. It becomes so encouraging to see the improvement that you definitely don't want to go backwards. Not to say that I might not backslide, or it's just right now I feel so good and so positive that I see it. I have a hard time seeing it happen. So again, all's good here, and we're progressing with a little more than 2 months to go to Viva Fresh. So going to be working hard definitely to get those additional 19 pounds off. Honestly, if I broke the 200-pound mark, which would be the first time probably since I was 19, I'd probably be pretty happy. But right now, my goal is still the 195, a total of 50 pounds lost overall. So I'm going to stay focused on that goal and see where we wind up. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the positive comments. And thank you again to our sponsors, J&D Produce, Grow Farms Texas, Sunfed, Rio Fresh, and Coast Tropical. We'll see y'all later. Thanks.